UFC Sao Paulo. We've got Derrick Lewis,
Knockout King,
facing off Jailton Almeida in the main event. This is a fantastic fight with huge implications in the heavyweight division. Could be something that gets the conversation going about who is next for a title shot. And I'm going to give you my breakdown and my prediction on what I think is going to happen.
Ultimate Punching?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ultimate Punching channel. This is the ultimate channel for fan and MMA content. And today, as I mentioned, I'm going to be talking about Derrick Lewis versus Jailton Almeida, one of the biggest fights for the heavyweight division this year. Before I get into it, my request is that you destroy that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it helps me grow the channel. So let's jump right in. We've got two huge heavyweight contenders. We've got Derrick Lewis. He is a fan favorite, a veteran of the heavyweight division, and he has been on the cusp of becoming a heavyweight champion multiple times. Not only that, but he is the knockout king of the heavyweight division.
These guys have been on each other's radar for quite a while. How about Dawkins still swinging back, big right?
Now the thing about Jailton Almeida is this guy is a submission artist.
There it is!
He has so many submissions. He's a jiu-jitsu in black belt. His latest submission is against Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And so this entire conversation, this entire fight, comes down to whether or not this fight goes to the ground. Obviously, if it goes to the ground, I think Jailton Almeida can get the job done. He can get on top of Derrick Lewis, and there are circumstances where Derrick Lewis was put on his back and he was able to get up. But in other circumstances, he wasn't. So I think it really comes down to whether or not that takedown can take place. Anybody who wants to stand and trade with Derrick Lewis is taking a gamble. Even though Derrick Lewis has been knocked out by Sergey Pavlovich and Tai Tuivasa, they were taking a huge risk. It could have very easily been Derrick Lewis hit them first, hit them hard, and they were the ones who got KO'd. Now, the last thing I want us to kind of think about is mentality, right? Jailton Almeida is on a huge winning streak. He has a ton of momentum going into this fight. His confidence must be at an all-time high, considering all the victories, all the submissions he's managed to rack up over the years. Whereas Derrick Lewis has been kind of hot and cold. He's been on losing streaks. He's been on winning streaks. He's had a lot of KOs, but he's also had a lot of falters in this time. He's lost a gun. He lost to Sergey Spivak. But recently, his most recent fight, he was able to knock out his opponent within like 30 seconds. And so you have to wonder where Derrick Lewis's head is at. He's 38 years old, let's not forget. So is his head in a place where he's like, okay, you know what, I've got a couple good years left. I'll just do the fights here at heavyweight, do what I can do, you know, run out the clock, make some more paychecks, and then retire when necessary? Or is he in this frame of mind that, okay, I'm 38 years old, I've only got a couple years left, I'm going to take one last final run, one last final crack at the heavyweight title. Now, if he's in that type of mindset, he's probably going to come out swinging and be relentless. One of the things that a lot of people joke about is that Derrick Lewis would be an extremely dangerous fighter if he actually tried. Now, I don't know whether he tries or not. I think he probably trains a little bit. But there have been occasions where he's actually putting in the work and doing a lot of things right, and it shows in his performances. Whereas there have been other occasions where he's basically losing the entire fight, and then he gets that one power shot and he ends up winning. Bottom line is, I think this whole fight boils down to two things. Number one, where is Derrick Lewis's head? Right? If he is of the mindset to like show up, earn a paycheck, I'd say it's 50-50 on whether or not he can get the job done. If he's of the mindset that, okay, this is my last crack, this is my last stab, I must win tonight if I'm ever going to get another shot at that title, then I think his chances improve greatly. All that being said, you've got this guy, Jailton Almeida. He is a submission artist. He is in danger. And if he can get the fight to the ground, I don't think it comes back up. And as a jiu-jitsu guy myself, I think I'm going to have to go with Jailton Almeida. But I hope I'm wrong because I love Derrick Lewis and I would love for him to be the UFC heavyweight champion. But those days may be gone. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out on top? Do you think it's going to be Derrick Lewis? Do you think it's going to be Jailton Almeida? And whoever comes out on top, how long will it be before they get a shot at the title? Let me know in the comments.